Hey, what's going on? Here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good to see you all today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mark. What's going on? John Rudolph Peter. Hey, Reggie. What's going on, man? That's Vinny Valentino. The Colonel's in the house. Pietro. I'm doing good, Tom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome to the show today. It is Wednesday, the 6th of January, and I'm feeling good. That's a good thing, right? Gotta be feeling good. But it looks like my head gets chopped off some. Huh? Nah, we're okay, huh? Constantly making adjustments, you know. I thought today it would be fun to play a little bit of music from the Groove Blue. Since a lot of times I use a drum machine, it's real cool to be able to do that. But sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of an arranged set to play along to. Gino, welcome to the show from Belgium. We've got guests already around the world. Hey, if you notice down here, I'm going to go ahead and just send you a little message. A lot of you don't have the application Venmo in Europe, but you have the Cash App. And so I'm putting down a way that you can give me a donation using the Cash App. Isn't that cool? So we'll go with that one. That's something new. And we hope that some of you in Europe that can't donate with Venmo and choose not to use PayPal can use your Cash App. It's a really cool application that allows you to do the nice things. Hey, so welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm so excited about so many things coming up this year because they say in business, if you fail to plan, yeah, that's right, you're planning to fail. See, I'm going to turn the monitor so you can see my talking heads. These guys were on the wall. See, this organ right here, my father bought this for me. I have an illness that's a neurological illness, and I had to go to the hospital when I was like in 15, and I was playing the accordion at the time, and this illness was affecting my shoulders. So when I got out of the hospital, my father took me to Williams Music Store. There must have been at least 20 B3s there, and he said, pick one. I had no idea, you know, in 1975 there was no internet. I had no idea that, you know, you don't want to get anything after 63, 64 because they got foam, or that the chorus vibrato changed somewhere around 58 or 59. I had no idea. I just turned them on and played them, and this was the one I bought. It's been with me since then. The only thing that's ever been done to this other than, you know, repairing it when it breaks is I had to replace the manuals because I had practiced so many hours playing that I started to bend that bus bar and notes would be stuck, and it got to the point where I couldn't play it anymore. So I got this, replaced the manuals, and hey, look, I even bought a new light for down here. Whoa. There you can see the pedals. There you go. Isn't that nice? All right. And it's bright down there. It's like the sun. So anyhow, we took it into our, you know, it was delivered. And then, you know, my mom and dad bought these Italian La Traviata. This is Giuseppe Verdi. These are Italian composers. La Boheme, Giacomo Puccini. These guys, I've been looking at they were actually, the organ was up against the wall. Usually they're that way. And these two things were up above, so I'd be practicing for hours and hours looking at them. And now, see, I just look at them behind me and to see, they're still with me since 1975. How many years is that? Anybody do good math? Let's see, 25, 35, 45, 46 years they've been hanging. 46 years I've had this organ that I've been playing. That's a life worth, isn't it? Wow. Too many. That's so true. Hey, Kevin, welcome to the show. It's good to see you all. Hey, by the way, today is Wednesday, and we've got a great day in front because I'd like to play some ballads and stuff with my Groove Blue organ trio, our Groove Blue organ trio that features the great Vinnie Valentino and Steve Smith. So let's play a little ballad. That's all.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Tom, Happy New Year. That's all. Monty.
two. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all there is. Music is a great healer. And for me, it saved my life. And that's the truth. So I love to play music because it makes me feel better. And that's important, I believe. Feeling good is important, right? Wow. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of cool things coming up. Let me take you back to the first screen, the welcome screen today. Starting next week, my show hours will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, consistently at 4 p.m. So we had the noon spot and the 5 o'clock spot for the last few months. Now I'd like to kind of regulate the show for this year to a time slot that everyone can count on. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Notice on Monday it's student guests, so I'll be featuring students present and past. And they'll have a 20-minute, 25-minute show for you, and we'll do a little interview. You'll get to meet some really cool people. And also, I get to show off my students. On Wednesday, I'm going to interview one of my favorite people, as well as a little bit of COVID stress guidance from the great Dr. Davis. So Wednesdays, you'll be seeing interviews with some really cool people. Not necessarily a musician, although maybe they obviously love music. On Fridays, it'll be in the studio with various guests live. Sometimes maybe a drummer, sometimes a trio. Depends on the sponsorship that we can get. So if you're interested in helping me sponsor this thing, get a hold of me. I've got a few ways you can do it. And that will help me bring in more musicians. My goal is to have a trio here every week, but you know, even if I have to just have a drummer, no problem. We do that all the time here. My website, b3monaco.com, that's where you want to go. And there's been some really cool additions to my school. So if you go to my website, b3monaco.com, you can check out my new school. Fully updated files, about 209 hours of instruction. And also, if you're a friend or student, you must join facebook.com/groups Tony's Hang. Listen, I know, even if you're not a Facebook user, you can just make an account that nobody becomes a friend and use that private account to go in to students and friends. Everything in here remains private, but man, there sure is a lot of learning. For instance, next week, my good friend Michael Flanagan will be here. And Michael is the organ player for Jimmy Vaughn, who's Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother. So we'll go to my website, take a look at the calendar page, and you'll see that next Saturday, the 16th, Mike will be doing a clinic, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. But all week, he'll be my guest at Students and Friends. And all of the files of the school and all of the wonderful comments and things from my friends and students show up there all the time. So please, you owe it to yourself to at least become a member and check it out. It's free. My school, wow, that's not very expensive either, really. It's only $14.95 a month. And in that, you'll be able to browse over 200 hours of classes and my guest artists that appear, like Michael Flanagan will eventually be here when they do their clinics. I put my guest artist series here because I want you to be able to see some other jazz organists and what they're doing in case you ever decide you want to check out some lessons with them. So my school is worth it. You can take a free day, 3-day free ride, and join your free trial And don't cancel it, because it's got stuff coming all the time. So we've got some new classes coming up starting next week. I just want to get you all excited. Let's take a look at my calendar page and go to next week. Check this out. On Wednesdays at 7:30, I'm going to start a new class called the Modern Musician Broadcast Skills Group. And it'll be a group where I'll help you figure out learning how to broadcast and use modern technology to tell the world you're here. And that's going to start next Wednesday at 7:30. Tickets are not available yet. I'll be announcing them early next week. Just wanted you to know. Also, on Saturdays, I'm adding a 1:30 Eastern time. That'd be about 7:30 Europe, about 8:30 as you head towards Eastern Europe, about 6:30 in UK time. Bass and comp group. It's an extended hand separation class that will cover different tunes, bass concepts, and comping concepts. So it'll be very cool. So really neat things. Don't forget our Tuesday and Thursday groups. Last night's song group we covered Tangerine, and this week our jam group starts back up. It was kind of delayed due to the holiday. Let's see, I got something weird with my head. There we go. I can hear it on both sides. Wow, that's a whole different thing. Wow, check this out. The big front. There it is. I have so many people I want to. There you go, Peter. I hope that time, I guess it'd be really early for you, but, well, not really, huh? It'd be like 7:30 in the morning in Thailand. How many hours are we different? About 12 or what? What is it, Peter? Right here, it's about 12:30 past noon. What time is it in Thailand? Just curious. I like to do these kind of things because, see, for him, it's nighttime. For us, it's morning time. But right now is the time. See? 12 exactly. That's what I figured. About in line with Hong Kong and those countries. It's kind of funny. Australia is actually closer to us, but the time difference is 14 hours because of the meridian, right? The timeline. That's really weird how that one is. That one's kind of freaky. You just got to think, it's plus 10 hours plus 1 day. Something like, or minus 10 hours plus 1 day. I can't remember. Yeah, that way. See? Woo-hoo-hoo. One of the things I love to do when I'm on the road, no matter where I am in the time zone, when it's midnight, it's like, okay, it's tomorrow, but is it? Isn't that crazy stuff? So time is really relative, and that's kind of the interesting thing. So I really enjoy those kind of weird things, I guess. So let's play, how about a little bit of, Cherokee. So what happened is I did this funky version of Cherokee because I kind of like to mess around with taking standards and turning them into like funky songs. So I was at the Java Jazz. I met a lot of great people thanks to Mr. Peter Gunther, who is the father of Java Jazz, and his daughter Dewi is great, man. She really hooks us up fine. It's a wonderful trip. We spend a week in a resort, and we play music all day, all night. The musicians all wake up around noon, and we miss breakfast. Or you stay up and have breakfast and then go to bed. So there's all kinds of crazy things. I missed my friends this year. We missed it. Hopefully they might do that again, maybe this year. Let's pray that the vaccinations get distributed and we all become safe. So this is my rendition. And when I was playing at the Java Jazz that year, Vital Information with Vinny, my friend Vinny Valentino, and Steve Smith was playing. And Vinny had been talking to Steve about me and, doing an organ trio thing. So in walks Steve Smith. And he gets on the drums, and I play this version of Cherokee. Roy Hargrove jumps up, starts playing the trumpet, and here we go, you know. So this is my version of Cherokee. I hope you enjoy it.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll put a little distortion.
I'll explain.
funky. Yeah. So, a gentleman asked, why do I play bass pedals and left hand at the same time? That's a good question, and a lot of people ask that because kind of looks like just kind of like playing around with the pedals. I get it. But I'm not. I'm really using them. But I use them differently than the traditional organ player that plays left-hand chords. It's not that I don't do that sometimes. But my left hand can say things my feet cannot say up here on the top, see? Can't do that with my foot. So what I do, though, the problem is with this part of the keyboard, it doesn't go down because if you know anything about Hammond B3s and the way they manufactured them, they didn't figure that you needed the 16-foot low end. So if you have subwoofers right now, put them on, and let's listen to 30 hertz. Are you ready? Subwoofer people, or if you have earbuds, that's 30 hertz. The lower manual can't even get close to that. It's an octave higher because they didn't figure that you needed those 16-foot pipes to play on the lower manual. So they saved themselves 24 wires and 48 solder joints. Now, if you've ever seen these wires, they've got to be wired all the way from the tone generator all the way underneath one of those 9 contacts because of the 9 drawbars. So what I do to play bass like a bass player is I use my foot to supplement the low tones that I want. But obviously you don't always want to play all the notes down here. So at that point, I might just be tapping to give it a little percussive attack, right? See, I might just say, and you feel that bop, bop, bop. But if I want you to hear that, then I make that legato, and now you feel the 16. So what I do is I combine left-hand agility and notes up in this upper range with the low range to combine and get one big bass, Tony's bass. So I do stuff like this. There's my low. Can you hear it? That's how I do it. So that's the reason why I can't get enough bass out of just my left hand, and I can't get the agility out of my left foot. But when I put them together, I get a whole bass. And that's what I'm looking for in my playing, because when I play with great players like Vinnie Valentino, I get to comp when they solo, and then I get to do my thing. And I love playing bass. And so how do I do that? That's another thing. So when you play the organ, you need to really start learning muscle memory things. That's why it's such a difficult instrument and very few master it, because you have to be able. You like that? Okay, cool. I hope you learned something with that, because that'll help you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for asking, because some people don't know, and I'm glad you asked, because I want my fans to know I'm playing this instrument all the way, but I play it the way I like to play it. And this style was actually originated by Jimmy Smith, and Jimmy Smith would take a poster of the pedals, and he would put it on the wall in front of him, just like these guys. And he would line it up so that when he'd look at the poster, he'd put his foot on F or C, right? You'd be looking. And so a lot of the original bass player, organ playing bass, is stuff that Groove Holmes and Jimmy would do. Like if you're saying, so in other words, sometimes you'll just use the pedal to accent those low notes that you want, and then come out. A lot of organ players, when you watch them today, their hand stays in this area, and that's really cool and everything, but I like to get my hand up here because I got this down here, and it gives me what you call width, right? Instead of trying to make the bass louder, I just make it fuller. So with the pedal, I don't pull the pedal all the way out. I find that sweet spot where the pedal complements. See, that's a little too soft. Maybe just a little more. That's it. So it ends up giving me width. So, great. Okay, and for that, you owe me $100 billion. Hey, by the way, if you want to help me out, hey, I'm posting a little thing down here, okay? And that says you can tip me either by going to my website and there at b3monaco.com, just click on the supporter page, and that'll allow you to just purchase a gift with your credit card without having any application necessary. But you can also see that I have a PayPal ME, a Venmo account, and a Cash App address. So please feel free to use them. Thank you. And now back to the program. Wow, that was fun. I like playing with the trio situation because then it allows me to do my thing. How about this one? Let's see. Wow, man, I haven't played a lot of these in a while. This is called Boogaloo. So I'm relearning the arrangements. We're doing them together. Watch this one. This is fun. Let me see if I get the right volume now. Whoops, I didn't hit it. I got to double click it. Double click.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. I like that, Ron. Twinkle toes. I love Rhoda Scott. She's my friend. She lives in France, yes. Take it, Vinny. Yeah, these are backing tracks with me and Steve Smith and Vinny Valentino. Good evening, sir. You can get those at playalongjazz.com. This is Groove Blue Organ Trio. could do it all. Watch this. Whoa. Angelo, come stai? One more time. Yeah. Welcome, Greece. How you doing tonight? You know, I don't know your first name, but I know I see you a lot, and I'm welcoming you to the show. Thank you for coming. We have Instagram going on. Hey, by the way, if you want to see a side view of what I'm doing from this side, tune into Instagram, and you could go to Tony Monaco, Hammond B3. Look that up, and you can actually watch this broadcast with the same audio coming from there. It sounds the same. So what I do is I use 2 audio cards to achieve that. And by the way, to learn a little more about what I do, starting next Wednesday night, tickets will be for sale soon. Starting next Wednesday night, that would be the 13th of January, I will start the Modern Musician Broadcast Skills Group. And with that group, I'll help you answer questions and figure out ways to do what I do. Remember, this is the entertainment business, so these tools that we have are what they are. They're tools to help you do what you do. So we'll talk about that. It'll be good because you have to have a plan. They say in the business world, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And that's something that I really kind of try to respect. Hey, thank you very much. Let's see. I want to say thank you. Someone just gave me a tip. Debbie Hill and Gordy from Toronto. God bless you guys. How you doing? See, that's how you get it. That's how you do it. Thank you. Did you see I added a new Cash App? So if you guys are a Cash App people, somebody told me that's real easy to do, and a lot of people have it. So let's see. We'll see if anything comes in. But I broadcast the Instagram view from the side, so please go find me, Tony Monaco, Hammond B3. And how about the piano? Whoa, what happened? That's the piano view. See, that's called pre-production. I had my best person on it. I don't know what happened to that person. You know. It's called short circuit. But, you know, I'm here, right? Let's add a little bit of Calgon. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, I made some bad rhyme. I've acted out my life in stages, 10,000 people watching. Now we're alone, and I'm singing this song for you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Baby, see through me. Now we're alone, and I'm singing this song for you. You taught me precious secrets and the truth without holding nothing. You came out in front and I was hiding. Now my life's so much better, and if my world don't come together, listen to my melody. My love's in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You are a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember we were together. Now we're alone, and I'm singing this song for you. Hey, Teresa. Happy New Year. How's everything going today, Teresa? That's my sister. You taught me precious secrets I gotta swallow, and the truth without holding nothing. You came out in front and I was hiding. Now my life's so much better. Happy New Year. And if my world don't come together, listen to my melody. My love's in there hiding. I can sustain and do this. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You are a friend of mine. David Illiker, how are you? When my life is over, remember we were together. Now we're alone. And I'm singing this song. Singing this song for you. Yeah, Leon Russell and a song for you. What a beautiful song that is, huh? Thank you. The phones are still ringing, and if you'd like to ring it, PayPal ME, Venmo, Cash App, or support me at my support page on b3monaco.com. Thank you very much. Your kind gifts and tips allow me to continue to play music, and that's why I do this, because I love to play music, and I appreciate your support. So please remember, all of the artists that are performing online are not doing it for fun. A lot of them are doing it to try to keep their lights on, as you know. So we appreciate you helping us keep the lights on. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for your questions. Thank you, Debbie and Gordy, for your tip. I really appreciate that. And how do I end this show? Somebody asked one more question. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Somebody said something here. I want to read that. It was to someone else. Yeah, I read as much as I can. Hey, you know what I call those things that happen? Those are called errors. You know what the difference between a mistake and an error is? Let's see if anybody remembers that. Nothing? Okay, come on, let's see if we got somebody. What is the difference between an error and a mistake? Okay, a mistake is when you've been playing it wrong your whole life and you just keep playing it wrong. That's right. An error is when you're going for it and you don't hit it. I make a lot of errors. I try to make few mistakes. And how do you not make mistakes? Well, in music, you got to practice a lot to become aware of what it is that you're doing. So the mistake is not figuring it out, how to do it right. All right, that's the way. Because really in music, there's only one way, and that's the one that makes you feel best, right? So you like that? That's a conclusion I've come up with over the years about my own playing. You know, I think when we go to do a show, we get all upset if we make an error, you know. We call it a mistake, like it's something bad. But you know, man, in jazz, when you listen to all those old records, hey, Addis, you need to be getting a hold of me because I need to feature you on the show. Did you see what I'm doing? I can't wait to talk to you about that. I want the world to see you. So I have students all around the world, and some very good students, some youngsters coming up too, like the one I'm just speaking to. So on Mondays, Addis, I'm starting a show to feature my students. It's called Student Guests, and I give you about 20 to 25 minutes to perform. So we're going to hook you up. I think we have the first month already lined up. James Witherite will be on Monday. The following week, John Sturk. Then my friend Jose Nelson Ramirez from Puerto Rico. And the following week, we're going to head up to Monty Hogan. And he's up in Fort Collins. So maybe we can come to Eastern Europe next. So please get a hold of me, Addis. I'd like to schedule the world to see you, okay? Thank you. I appreciate you joining the show today. God bless you all. And I think I'll take it out with a little bit of Slingshot Blues. God bless. We'll see you soon. Hey Johnson, how are you? Happy New Year. You got to be getting a hold of me. I didn't see you there. Hong Kong, yeah. Yeah. Hong Kong fever. Gabriel, it's hammer time. Yay! Yeah! That's all, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m., live at 5. God bless. Thank you. And don't forget the new Cash App, Venmo, PayPal ME, or just go to b3monaco.com. Thank you.